So does paying to get into a haunted location mean that location is probably not haunted? Let's find out. Welcome to the most active paranormal show on YouTube. Hello, I'm your host Aaron G. Thompson, and with me is Nick Simons.
We're back at it again.
Yes! And yeah, we're doing stuff, guys. GhostCrier.com. Check it out. It's a thing. It's a place. But TASHA, one of our awesome Patreons and patrons, one of the people that pledge towards us.
On a website that sounds like persons, but we can't apparently say it today.
It's a don't worry. It's overrated. Wait, not saying words. So she asks, does it mean when you have to pay to actually get into a haunted location that location probably is not haunted or is not as haunted as the person may believe it to be? A friend of hers once told her,
Go throw on Sarah McLachlan because you're never going to speak to her again.
oh man.
I will remember you.
Will you? Oh, I thought we were singing a song.
Oh. After the show.
Great question. It really is a good question because this is something that I joggled in my head. Joggled's a word, by the way. I joggled it in my head years ago because I never wanted to pay to get into a location. I thought it was disrespectful. I didn't believe a real respectful group would actually pay to get a location because, again, I want to take this very science, not entertainment, not, whatever it was. And I just thought it was spiritual abuse. I don't know. But I went through a phase. But I don't know. Nick, do you believe that maybe some locations, all locations, are not as haunted as perhaps advertised at these places that maybe the TV shows go to first? What's your thoughts with that?
I think TV shows can really, over-exaggerate a location.
They can. Agreed.
But on the other hand, that your TV shows over-exaggerating are on my left hand, your right. Whoosh. And actual haunted locations are in this hand, and it's kind of like this, Illinois Asylum for the Incurable Insane in Peoria, Illinois.
Right.
I have a great EVP of them calling me out. Class A EVP. If you want to hear it, get a hold of me on Twitter at GCPINick. Illinois Asylum for the Incurable Insane. Before we went there, let's back. Hold up. Let's back up. To rent that entire building for a night, it is $1,000. $1,000. It is yours from 10 o'clock until the sun comes back up.
Hey, there you go.
It's gone now. They leveled it. But when we went, yeah, I know, so sad. Moment of silence. All right. When we went, it was $1,000, and you got it for the whole evening.
We should go back there if we can just get on the land.
Yeah.
Just a spirit box or something.
Where it used to stay.
Right.
Right where it used to be. We just stand out there and go, yep. But when we got there, they just did a $350,000 abatement on the entire building. If you don't know what abatement is, that's where they go in and identify everything that contains asbestos.
Oh, okay.
And remove it from the building and make the building safe to be in, as far as asbestos goes.
Right.
So the $1,000 was paying for, put towards that, plus the location was very haunted on top of that. A lot of great EVPs. Members of the team that I went with actually saw a full-bodied apparition come out of a doorway.
Okay.
I hit my head on a pipe. Phantom footsteps, shadow play. I mean, this place had it all, and the city of Peoria, Illinois, leveled it. I thank you for Mudvayne. We don't thank you for leveling that building.
And Tasha, with us getting the Ghost Crier team, as you're aware, we're getting into more and more events ourselves. So yeah, we're charging because we have to supplement the cost of us, really getting into that place. Bringing down, say $1,000 place that you'll get into and just making it $75 per person. If you look at that, it just makes it a lot more manageable for people that want to do that. I do think some places play off the popularity of the show, especially if they, went to the location. I believe that buzz kicks around a little bit. The reality of hauntings is you're not going to have an active haunting night after night after night after night. It's just the nature of what we do and what that activity level is. You could be in a haunted house right now. I mean, the energy's just everywhere. But it's whenever it acts up or wants to act up or react to whatever atmospheric condition calls for it, or whatever, imprint comes back up and allows that manifestation of the, previous show, whatever the case may be, the right circumstance.
Yeah.
It might happen, it might not. So with paying for a place, I think that's a very good means to see if you like doing kind of the hunts or the investigations for someone, or to network, or to even have the potential chance to have some activity. There's not really a number of people that I've really found that would either take away or give towards an experience. Really just the group themselves, I think. I mean, you could have a large group of 30. If they all cooperate on the same wavelength, you could probably come out with some pretty good evidence. Same thing with a small group of 6. Nick and I prefer, I think, smaller groups, to begin with.
Lots of people out screwing around doing their own thing kind of ruins your audio. You'll see that soon.
Audio contamination 101. It happens.
Yeah.
And potential with more people, yeah, that does happen. That's why you got to keep the group environment fun. The presentations, I think, give a lot to that. You really have to make it a thing, make it an event, a memory for someone when you do that. But yeah, I'm pro locations at this point. Paying.
Propane.
Yeah, propane. Best way to cook.
Propane.
Oh, propane.
Yeah.
So
like
yeah.
our last investigation that we just did last Saturday. I mean, we didn't make anything on it. That all went towards the building.
Yeah, true. We did not.
We are pro bono.
we
are doing this crap for free. Also, put yourself in the property owner's shoes. You have property taxes, building maintenance, bills, electricity, heating,
right.
air, water. So why not, if a TV show made your location popular, why not bank off of that, and your property is paying it for itself. It's like having a restaurant in there, but you don't have to have the health inspector come. It's paying it for itself.
Right. Yep. There's a lot of overhead, guys. So
There.
good point. We have an end game, guys. The end game is patreon.com/ghostcrier. Of course, you can follow me, Aaron G. Thompson. All of my social links are down below. GCPI Aaron. It's on Twitter. Where else? Instagram. That's a place. So ghostcrier.com, definitely. And Nick, your one and only place.
Twitter. And if you're clever enough, find me on Facebook.
Ooh.
Or on Instagram, search Dig Dover.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
Mind blown.
Yeah. I'm going to get more likes than Lindsay. Take that.
Wow. It's on now. It's on. So awesome question. Thanks a lot, Tasha. Guys, this week or today or whatever the case may be, your ghost achievement unlocked.
Slam the door. You're shaking, scared. Live your life with so much fear. Wipe your eyes, hide your tears. Stop. Let me make this clear. This about you and me. No blind mutiny. Only power unity. Together we will see. Peace. Check the other vids. Go. GhostCrier.com.